So functional testing simply is testing the functionality of a website or application. For example, if you had a basic blog website, you want to ensure that users were able to see a listing of posts, see each individual post, use search functionality, all of that kind of thing. And what we would look to do in a functional test is, in an exploratory test, we would allow testers to go and just visit the website application, browse it as a normal user and find things as they go. Alternatively, we can look at doing scenario-based testing, where we would specify a couple of key scenarios within the application and have users start down that direction and find any issues along the way.
So when it comes to the retail space, and if you have a transactional website, functional testing becomes very important when, for example, if you have a cart and your customers are trying to purchase items, they're unable to because, a link is broken, etc. Then they're quite simply not going to be able to complete that transaction, and obviously then conversion rate drops. And it's quite hard to figure out why conversion rate is dropping, because there could be all sorts of different elements. So what we do is we come in and we do a functional audit and find these hiccups, these broken links, and ultimately that way we can help increase conversion rates. So to kick things off, what we'd start with is a scoping call, and during that call we'd understand the core of your business, what your goals are, what your focuses are, and then we move on to what your problem is. And then what we do is align your problem with a solution. So our solution obviously be functional testing. If you have a dip in conversion rates, if your website isn't functioning, then we would create a solution based around that, and then we go forward.
So once scoping call is done, the project will be assigned a project coordinator. From that stage, what we will do is look to liaise with your technical teams to make sure that we are able to test. So often that would be on a staging environment. However, we can also test on a production environment. There will be things that we'll need to put into place. For example, making sure that our IP addresses are whitelisted. Making sure that our IP ranges are blocked from your analytics so we don't skew things. And if it's just an exploratory test, what we'll do is then just take those URLs, put them out to our community, and look to launch the test. If you're looking to target specific things, such as specific payment gateways, functionality within e-commerce, for example, adding to the basket, we would define those key scenarios and steer the testers in that direction. When the test is ready to launch, we'll just do what we call a smoke test. So we will go and double check that everything is functioning and available as it should be, and then we launch it out to our community.
A perfect example would be Quality Cottages. So they're a small holiday maker in the UK, quite a small internal test team. So what we did for them is we put 300 testers on their website over a 3-day period, and that covered off over 400 different device and browser combinations, so huge coverage. The deliverable was 2 critical issues and 18 conversion impacting issues. Once they got this critical fixed, their conversion rate doubled in 4 weeks.